Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm David Musingi, and today I'm here and I'd like to thank God for this good chance that is granted to me to get to share with you, to get to have a talk with someone, to get to encourage someone somewhere. And today I'm having a guest and I would like him to introduce himself. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I am Stephen Mutinda, and this opportunity, I thank you all for the great support, and above all, we thank God. So today's topic, it will help someone somewhere, and I urge you also share with someone so that someone can be blessed. Welcome.
Before I mention our today's topic, allow me to welcome our today's guest, that is Stephen Mutinda, who is right here with us. Thank you. I thank you, Mr. Mutinda, for sacrificing your time to come here and we have a talk with my great people, and you are much welcomed.
Thank you very much for such great opportunity. I'm grateful for this.
Yes, that's good. Okay, our today's topic goes like this. We're going to talk about God being our way maker. And my guest here is going to give you much more about that topic.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this topic is deeply rooted for Christians or for other people in the society, because God is the only person who makes way for us.
Yes.
And our hope is always on Jesus Christ. And I can list down some incidences whereby God made ways for some people.
Yes.
For example, when you talk about the crossing of the Red Sea of the children of Israel, that one is one way, and the other way is about Hannah giving birth to Samuel. And also we have many other ways which God made a way, like that of
feeding of the Elijah by the raven.
Yeah, yes. Feeding of the Elijah by the raven. But today we're going to deeply discuss about the crossing of the Red Sea of the children of Israel. And you can find the story in the book of Exodus, chapter 13 and chapter 14. But majorly on chapter 14, because chapter 13 talks about the killing of the firstborns of the Egyptians' children.
Yes.
So we talk about chapter 14. In chapter 14, we find that when God delivered the children of Israel from the land of the Egyptians, He took them with Moses. But then they were in a great worry, because the children of Egypt, or the Egyptians, they were following them in a greater way. They took chariots, they took horses, and they followed them to pursue them or to attack them and bring them back to Egypt.
Yes.
But then God makes a greater way when He tells Moses that he should use his hand to divide the Red Sea so that the children of Israel may pass.
Yes.
And Moses followed keenly what God told him. This shows us that when God speaks to you, don't question Him, don't question God. Yes. About what He's talking about. So just do what God is telling you for God to make a way. So through that talk or conversation between God and Moses was able to divide the Red Sea, and the children of Israel were able to pass through the Red Sea. But what amazes me about is this: after the children of Israel crossing the Red Sea, God also closed the Red Sea.
Yes.
And the enemies were drawn to the Red Sea.
Inside.
So we can talk about that one.
Okay. What can you tell someone who is there and he has lost his hope and it's no sin that his life is going to proceed, and he has lost hope totally? How can you tell that person now?
Okay, that person, I can tell him to read the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 9, which talks about a tree which is cut down. There's hope for it to sprout out and grow again.
That is
so. Maybe someone has lost hope, maybe in matters of academics or life issues. Maybe he or she is depressed with drugs, or something has happened in their lives, and they are asking, where is God? I can tell them God is there. So let them read the book of Job chapter 14, verse 9, which talks about the cutting of the tree. The tree is cut down and it is able to regrow again. And through that one, that person is going to get energy or to get hope again and continue with the life. Can talk about that one.
Okay, it's true. Yeah. Because whenever a tree is cut, it shall be restored. There shall be restoration.
Yeah.
So if you lost something because of something else, shall be restored to you. If only you trust on God. I think in the book of Isaiah, that is chapter 41, verse 10, says that fear not, do not be dismayed, because God is with you.
That
You are
is
not
true.
alone.
Mhm.
And God will write unto you. God will assist you, and God will help you. And God has already helped you long time ago. Now it's upon you now to keep on trusting in Him, to receive His assistance, to receive His blessings. Okay, maybe your enemies have put the traps on your ways, traps in your life. God is going to withdraw them.
Yeah.
God is going to withdraw them.
That's
If only
true.
you'll keep on believing Him. If only you'll keep on trusting on Him. And God is, whatever that seems to be impossible, under the hands of the Lord, under the presence of God, is made possible. And I think there's a verse in the Bible that says that the mountain under God's presence, under the God's presence, the mountain melts like wax. Now, if you keep on believing on God, those mountains that are ahead of you, any barrier that is ahead of you, the barrier that is hindering your success, is going to melt in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. So just keep on believing in Him, and He will open the doors of success, the doors of prosperity, the doors of healing, all the doors that you deserve, all the locked doors, they shall be opened. So it's upon you now to trust on God. It's upon you now to believe in God, and it shall be well with you. It shall be okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe my friend has something else for you, and you can even give them.
Okay, as for me, I can also add a certain verse, that is the book of Psalms 125. It talks about you trusting in God. The Bible says that those who trust in God, they are like Mount Zions, which can never be shaken.
It's true.
And this deeply helps me and makes me to understand that once you put your trust in God, God will never let you down.
True.
God will never leave you or forsake you.
Yes.
He is always there for you, and He will always be there for you, no matter what you are going through.
Yes.
No matter what is happening in your life, in your day-to-day life activities. What is that? Just trust in God, and God is going to make a greater way for you.
Yes.
God is going to open close doors for you, no matter what is on the way, or no matter what the enemy has prepared for yourself. Yeah.
And God can do anything
Yeah.
to jam your enemies. You remember now those the Pharaohs, those who are following the Israelites.
Yeah. The Egyptians.
Their chariots were jammed. God jammed the wheels of their chariots so that they may not reach the Israelites, the chosen tribe of Jesus Christ, the chosen tribe of God. Now God can do anything to jam your enemies, not to reach you, not to come near you. And there is this verse that says that no disasters shall come near your tent, no harm that shall overtake you. You see now? Just keep on believing Him. Dwell under His word. Dwell under His shelter. Believe in Him. And I know that you are not alone. You are not alone.
Yeah.
Despite that you are going through, God is the author and finisher of your response. You see now how great it is, no? Being dwelling under the gold shelter. All blessings are yours. And there's another thing that you need to discover. You have to discover that all things are yours.
Yeah.
And if all things are yours, it's upon you now to ask for them, to receive them. You see now, maybe you have been sick for a long period of time. You have been distressed for a long period of time. You have been going under difficulties for a long period of time. You never knew that all things are yours. You never knew that healing is your portion. You never knew that blessing is your portion. You never knew that success is your portion. But today, God has used me to reach you, and I get to tell you that, get to help you discover that all things are yours. And that brings the end of today's discussion, today's talk, and we shall be bringing more to you. Keep on following our channel, like, comment, and even subscribe, that you'll be notified when you upload something different. You get to be notified in your phone, and it shall be good. It shall be well with you.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.